Tomorrow.
Hello, Jean-Andre. How are you?
Yeah, very busy, but it's good. Yeah, and you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good to hear.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the weekly CRM Connect call. My name is Tamara. I'm the weekly host. And today we are going to be going over blogs and how to set up your blog inside of sales process. That process has recently changed. It's a little bit different than it used to be, and so it's causing a little bit of confusion out there. So I wanted to go over it just to make sure that everybody feels comfortable setting up their blog. Is anybody currently using blogs inside a sales process? Does anybody have one set up on their website at all?
Not yet, but I would like to.
Yes, yeah. So blogs are an amazing content feature for bringing in organic traffic, right? It's a long-term strategy for sure, and there's a lot of research and dedicated time that needs to go into it. But the way that I like to think about a blog is that you really want to make what we consider pillar content around exactly what services your business provides using information and search terms that your audience uses to look up solutions to their problems, right? And so that's where a blog can bring in a lot of organic traffic for you. A good blog can take up to 6 months to really get optimized on Google, on any of the search engines out there. And you do have to continually sort of massage the content to adapt to the way people are searching for the solutions in your industry. So we're going to go over a few things today. We're going to go over how to set up your blog inside of sales process. And then we're going to talk about all the places that you can optimize your SEO. So search engine optimization. So there's different pieces inside of the blog that you can use to make it easier for people to find you and your solutions, okay? So that's what we're doing today. Before we get started, I just want to open the floor up to anybody who has any sort of tech issues that they're having. Let's dive into those and see if we can get you moving again. Does anyone have any tech issues that they're facing right now inside of their sales process account? Anything holding you up? Wasn't today supposed to be about CRMs, emails? Uh, Tony, this call is called CRM Connect, and it happens every Thursday. That's the title of the call, and each call is about different pieces of the CRM inside of sales process. Yep, you're welcome. Do you have a particular question around the CRM inside of sales process that I can help clarify for you? Is the payment gateway under the scope of today's call? So we aren't talking about payment gateways today, but if you have a particular question that is causing you to be stuck, let me know what it is. We'll see if we can help you.
Well, not stuck per se, because today I just started trying out the system, and I'm mapping the whole structure of the funnel.
Mhm.
So right now, my team and I, we have already signed up for the done for you package. Means that Ping Jun's team is already building the funnel for us. But we are also trying to get our hands dirty and build another funnel on our own concurrently, just to familiarize with the process so that we can duplicate it for our other team members. And I'm responsible for mapping the whole process out. So I'm still at the very start of it. And today the topic of payment gateways just came to my mind, and I'm just wondering that is that what should I put it do is payment gateway part of the services that's offered in the sales process system, or do we have to source for our own payment gateways? Because I'm still trying to familiarize.
Yeah, so you can definitely set up a payment gateway inside. You can set up several different ways for people to pay inside of sales process. I'll just show you where it is so you can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I'll share my screen. And I'll just close that. Okay, so inside of your sales process account, if you come down to payments here on the left-hand side, you click on payments. And up here, you're going to see here integrations. And if you click on integrations and you choose search for more, you'll see currently all of the different ways that you can integrate payments within your sales process account. We have a couple of new ones in here, and really any payment processor can be set up in sales process now. If you don't see it on this page and there's one that you would like to use, please reach out to sales process support. And what they have to do is they have to go, they'll have to work with the payment processor that you want to use. You'll have to connect them with them, and then they can get set up so that you can use them inside of sales process. Do you see one here that you could use right now?
Well, I'm most familiar with PayPal, but it's really up to my team to make the collective decision. But
Okay.
if it's down to me to make the call, I'll probably go with PayPal.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But thanks.
You're welcome. So yeah, then you would just follow through the wizards, connecting them all up. Just as if you hit connect, what it's going to ask for is your live client ID, secret ID, and then this is for testing. If you want to test your funnels, you'll need to set up your sandbox information here. But we have videos inside of the Sales Process University, which is just right here on the left-hand side, that they're tutorials about how to set those up inside of your account. Okay. And yes, you can integrate a third-party payment system. Yes, for sure. Yep. If you don't see one on that integration screen, you can reach out to Sales Process and they can help you get that third party set up. All right, well, I'm going to dive into blogs then. And like I mentioned, blogs has changed a little bit inside a sales process. So inside of your sales process account, what you now need set up is what we call a blog site. And you only have to set this up one time. And this is going to be where your blogs will live. And then you will be able to post individual blog posts as well to these. So it's going to actually be under sites. And you're going to see up here at the top, it says blogs. So we click on blogs and it brings you up to this screen here. And you'll notice here that I have like a default blog site set up, but I want to walk through how to actually set up a site for your blog. So to do that, that's the very first thing you have to do is set up the site for it. But I want to show you around this screen here a little bit. So inside of this cogwheel, if we click on that, that's your settings inside of your blogs. Here is where you would add all of your authors that may potentially contribute to your blog. So if you click on add, it's going to give you a place where you can put in their name, upload a photo. You'll need to give them an author description. Again, remember, anywhere that it says description or anything like that, you always want to consider your SEO for this. So what are some search terms that you can put into this description that will help rank your author or your blog site higher in the Google search engine or any of the search engines? And then this is a place for them to put all of their social handles as the author. So you can have multiple authors inside of your blog, set up as many as you want, but this is how you would do that. Now you'll notice here that there is also, so there's authors here, then there's categories. This is where you would set up your category for your blogs. So categorizing your blogs also helps your reader find what they're looking for. It also helps with SEO, right? So you would give your category a label. You can upload an image for your category. It gives you the size that your image needs to be. Recommends 512 by 512 pixels, and it can be no bigger, than 10 megabytes. And you can add photos and change them out as you want. Again, another SEO place that you want to optimize is the category description, right? So this isn't going to be a class on how to do SEO research, but understanding which terms and which keywords are going to help you rank high in searches is really what you want to be putting in here for your descriptions, okay? And then they also have an RSS feed. Let me just grab that question. Definition of category in this application. So category is, let's say you had a blog for recipes. So your category could be like breakfast, lunch, supper, or, appetizers. So different, just ways to sort of break down your content into particular topics. So, and then we have here your RSS. So this is, if you want to set this up, you can choose. You can have different blog sites in here, right? And so you can choose which blog site your RSS lives on. You can select the domain for it, the number of posts, the load content here for your RSS feed, and then this is your RSS URL. And so you would copy that for anyone who wanted to add that to their feed. Jay Andre.
What's RSS?
So RSS is a way that people can receive notifications when there's updates to your feed. So they would, anytime you posted a new blog, they would be notified. So basically what you can do is you can set this up in your email marketing so that anytime you post a new blog, it will send out a message to the person.
Oh, that's cool.
Subscribes to the RSS feed. Yeah.
And where would we set up that message?
So you would set it up inside of email marketing. So if we go into marketing and if we go into a template, I'll just take you in here and show you. And it can be any template that you go into. Hold on, just let me.
Okay, so they receive it via email.
Yes, they would receive it by email.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a template here. And basically you have an RSS element. So let me find that here. Right here. So you have RSS items and RSS header, and you would add those to your email template, and people can subscribe, and that whenever you send out an email, then it will notify them of the new blog post that's available for them to read. It is a bit of an sort of antiquated system. It's been around for a long, long time. You can also use this in terms of YouTube publishing as well. If you want to notify your audience that you've posted a new YouTube video, this is a way to automate that process and send out a message to your audience that you have published a new video or published a new blog. So that's what RSS is. And I'll get back to here.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, we're just talking about like the settings here. So authors, categories, and RSS. That's your basic blog settings currently. So now if I want to set up a blog site that's going to host all of my blog posts on it, I'm back here at just the regular site here, and I'm going to click on new. And this is where you're going to set up your blog site. So here you're going to give it a title. Of course, yours is going to be way better than mine. And then you're going to create which domain it's going to live on. So you would have to have your domain set up for you to be able to choose which domain it sits on. And then you're going to put in your slug. So basically, this is what the link is going to be if I ever want to share. I'll make this bigger so you can see it. Oops. And so it's like testtamara.com/blog. Okay. And then in here, I would put in my meta description. Now, what I like to do, if I'm not sure about what I should put in my meta description, and I've already done all of my SEO research, what I'll do is I'll take that SEO research and I'll put it into ChatGPT, and then I'll tell the ChatGPT, write me a blog meta description for my site. Now, it can only be 100 characters, right? So what you're really trying to do is make it really concise, powerful, and using a SEO phrase that you have determined is going to get your blog found. So right now I'm just going to put in. Okay, so you only have 100 characters, but if you don't want to rack your brain about how am I going to write this in 100 characters, go ask ChatGPT. It's amazing. It'll write you a nice little blog description, and then you can edit it and make it your own and whatever, but that's the best way to do that. Okay, so now we have our blog site created, and you'll see here it changes to My Amazing Blog. That's the site itself. Now, once this is created, you're going to see here, let me just back out of here a sec. Here we go. You're going to see here, edit the blog site or create a new post. There's also these three dots here. So if I click on them, it'll take me to settings for my blog or preview. So we're going to check out. So if we go to settings, all it's going to do is bring me back to my setup for my blog. If I go back here and I go to preview, I'm not going to see anything because I don't have anything here. It'll just show me a blank screen, right? So basically, what I need to do is go and edit the blog site. Okay, so I'm going to click on edit the blog site. And what it does is it brings you into a builder page. Looks very similar to funnels and websites. And what you're seeing here, this element here, is called a blog post element. And you have two different types here that you can use. So one showcases the images here, like this, with with the title of your blog, when it was published, the date, and the author. Some of your blog category tags show up here. A little bit of the description shows here, and then you have a button that you can click on it to read more. So you can have it look like this, or you can have it look like this, where it's more of a list view. So the pictures show up over here. Now, if you know CSS and coding and all of that, you can do all kinds of things here, right? You can also very easily change the way things look. You can decide, no, I don't want to have my image show up. I don't want the tags to show up. I don't want the title to show up. You can turn these on and off just by clicking on them. You can decide, do you want to increase your blog page speed by turning on the image load optimization right here? You can turn that on or off. You can also, if you have categories set up, you can choose your categories here in the dropdown. Now, I want to point out here, this is your general styling guide. Then in here, you're going to have even more information that you can fool around with to change the background. You can change the corners here of your images. See how they're going from square to rounded on the images there. So that's your radius you can change. This is your padding, and I want to point out that you do want to make sure that you're making both desktop and mobile look good. So you want to be able to adjust the padding and stuff for that. Then, of course, you're going to want to choose a color for your background for your post. And padding, this is for choosing your tag color. So see how it's the light green here? You can change that to anything you want, right? Any of your own branding at all, you can change it to. Here's where you can upload and change your fonts. This is where you can create text transformation, your styles, bold, italics, underline, your font family for the post title. All of those styling options appear here. And then in the advanced, what you're going to see is you're going to see the borders and shadows that you can create. So if you wanted to have a full border, if I click out of here, now it has a black border around this. So just different styling options in here, shadows, choosing your visibility, and again, your custom class if you want to use CSS code is here as well. So in here, what you're going to do is decide how do you want your blog posts to appear on your blog site. So this is going to be like I said, it's either going to be, sort of a gallery of your blog posts, or it's going to be a list view of your blog posts. And you can decide what you want that to look like. Let me just double check this here. Okay. Different postcard. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. RSS is it's old form, definitely old form, but still useful, So really, this is a landing page. This is a funnel builder, a website builder. So you can incorporate anything in here. So you're going to want to add maybe the top part of your website here, your navigation website at the top here. Anything that you want to add in here, you can. It's just a matter of, adding the elements as you want to add them. Of course, you can also use video. You can use anything you want on here, right? It's just a page builder. And the reason that they changed this to be this way is to be more consistent with the rest of the way we build pages in sales process. So the blog used to be very different and was a little bit harder to customize because of the way it was set up. So now it lives inside of a builder and you can optimize and change it however you want. Okay, so that is your blog site. You can build and customize this any way that you like. Again, here I want to point out, this is your SEO metadata for the actual blog site page. So you're going to want to give it a title. Use that description that you put in from ChatGPT. Make sure your keywords are put in here, right? You'll want to put in your author or your business name here. You can upload a social image so that if you share your blog site on social media, that's the image that populates. And then you have links and tags here. And now I'm not an SEO expert, so you'll have to forgive me, but this is where you would put in your meta tags. Again, this is for SEO optimization, and then your canonical links. I'm saying that right. It's recommended that it have over 300 links. I don't know. Again, I don't know what that means exactly, but it says having too many outbound links can overwhelm visitors, might make search engines see your page as low quality. It's best to keep the total, under, less than 300. Yes, not over, under 300 links. Yeah, 300 seems excessive. And then you can also choose your language for your blog here as well. So that's one place that you definitely want to optimize the SEO for your blog site. Does anybody have any questions about the site itself? Making changes to it, customizing it? Any questions? Okay, if you think of one later on, please go ahead and interrupt me and let me know. So now that we have our site, what we want to do, and just to show you around here, if you were to edit your blog site, you could just edit it or edit it in a new tab. Those are the options you have there. Anyway, now here is where your blog posts are going to start to stack up. This is going to be where you're going to create your new blog posts. So when you create a new blog post, it really is as simple as giving it a title. You want to put in your cover image for your blog. You want to put in your post description. So we're going to give this okay, and of course we have to add a picture to it. It requires that you do that. So I'm just going to choose something here. And then I have to put in my alt text. So I have to give a description of what that is, what that picture is, and then I can create my post. Okay. So then the screen changes, and here you are. You're on your very first blog post page. Okay. And this is where you're going to determine what you're going to put in your article, and then you're going to optimize it using H1 tags, heading tags, quotes, paragraphs, H2, like any of the tags that you're going to use. Now, I recommend researching an SEO optimized blog format. And what that means is like your H1 tags, your heading tags are going to be important. How you structure the outline of your blog post, rather than it being one big giant group of text, break it up with headlines, subheadlines, bullet points, that sort of thing. You can put anything in here. You can insert images, you can insert audio clips, you can insert videos. They have a quote here that you can put in. Anything that you want. So it really just is about formatting your piece of content. So let's just put in a picture. We'll put in a picture of Ping. There we go. And we can insert that. Oh my, that looks terrible. So we might want to adjust the size and stuff in there. Let's adjust the size. There we go. That's a little bit better. He's still a little stretched, but that looks better. So you can optimize it with visuals, and then you can also optimize it with text. Okay. And really it's just about putting your article in and creating it. Once you're done that, you have options over here. You can duplicate the post. You can preview it. You can see different versions. So if you know, one day you come in here and you make some changes, and then a day later you come in and you make some more changes and you actually think, oh, dang, I liked it better the other way. You can revert it back to that previous version here. And then you can also delete it. So once you have your blog post done, you save it, then you're going to click continue. And what this does is it takes you to a page where you can publish or schedule this, okay? Now, you want to see your blog post SEO details. Let's click on that. So what it's showing here is the title. Your title is going to be very important in regards to SEO. It really does need to be, like, your title needs to be include that search term that your audience is looking for when you're in regards to the problem that they have. So you want to make sure that that's all optimized. And then your URL slug is also part of SEO optimization. So if I actually want to make sure that my slug includes an SEO keyword in it, right? So I want to make sure. There's that canonical link again. You can enter there. Again, this is something that I don't know a lot about. I'm not an SEO expert, but this is where you would put that in. This is where you're going to choose which category the blog belongs to. And you can also add a new category here. So if I wanted to, I could put a category on here as well. Here's where you're going to optimize your keywords. So this is where you're going to put in your keywords for SEO optimization. This is where you're going to choose who the author is. You can also add a new author here. You can save this as a draft. You can publish this, and it will publish it immediately to the blog. Or you can schedule and publish this. So that will give you the opportunity to choose the date and the time that you schedule that blog post for. Okay. So I'm just going to, I'll add a new category here. And I'll change the and create the category. Oh, and create that. And then I would choose that category, and I'm going to put in here, and I would add an author as well. Choose that, put in my keywords, and I'm going to save that. Okay. So then it shows here my amazing blog post, right? And I can edit the post, duplicate the post, change the blog post SEO details. I can preview the post. I can archive it. If I no longer want it to be visible, I can archive it, or I can delete it. So if we go and have a look at the post itself, this is how it shows up, right? So here is the blog post image that I used. And then this is just the image that I put in the actual post. Now it shows down here who the author is, right? And you can see what it looks like on desktop and on mobile. Okay. And so it's also telling you the title of the blog post, and it's also telling you the date here as well. So that is blogs. It is a little bit different than it used to be. So if you have blog posts that were originally built on the feature in the format that it used to look like. What you can do is you can click here and you can move all of your blog posts to the new site. So if you go into your blog and you see all your old blog posts here, you can just click on the checkbox beside the post and choose Move Blog, and then you can choose, it will give you the option of which site to move it to. So remember, I have those two sites. I have the My Amazing blog site and I have the default blog site. So you can choose that. Does anybody have any questions about blogs or how to set up their blog? I don't believe it is the same as Page Cloud. The development team they will use suggestions from users on what they want the blog site and the blog posts to look like, but they build all of their stuff from scratch. So it may look similar to something else you've used, but this is strictly their software. So. Once you have your site set up and looking the way you want it to look, then it's just a matter of publishing your posts and, really getting those optimizations in there with SEO. Be sure that you have Google Analytics set up. Make sure you know who's visiting. You can tell what kind of traffic your blogs are getting and where it's coming from, because that's going to tell you if your SEO is working or not, right? So that's really important to know. And otherwise, we're just guessing. Is it working, right? So if we're not measuring it, we're not sure that it's working then. So make sure that you have all of that optimized as well. Any questions about blogs or blogging or any of the information that we've gone over here today? No questions? All right. Perfect. Well, does anybody have any questions about anything else in sales process besides blogs? Anything you'd like me to walk through or show you how to do?
Yes, this is Charlene. I'm from Malaysia.
Hi.
Can you
I
hear
can.
me? Hi.
Yes. I
Thank you so much for showing the blogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how can we where do we, because I'm actually trying to create a funnel. I just started, and I'm trying to link it to a CRM where the emails and data is collected. I just couldn't find my way in creating that list. Could you just walk me through that?
So are you going to use the CRM feature in sales process?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So all of your contacts, as they come into your sales process account, whether it's through a funnel or a website or wherever, they're going to live inside of here, inside the contacts here. So this is going to be where, if they come in and they grab a lead magnet, their name and email are going to start showing up in here inside of contacts. You can also import any sort of CSV file that you have if you use another email provider and you want to import that into sales process. You can do that here. We have import and export features here. So you can import a CSV file into your contact record here to bring in contacts. And then once you have them in here, if we open up a contact, if we just click on them, this is your CRM record of them. What happens here is all of your communication that happens inside of sales process will be presented to you here. And it doesn't matter how this is email. This is, I believe, WhatsApp. it doesn't matter what communication channel you use with the contact, the history of your communications will show up here. Then over here, you're going to see any sort of link that they've ever clicked or landed on. Okay, so if they land on a funnel page, it will show here. If they've clicked and made a payment to order something, it will show here. So this is your activity. Here you can create tasks that are specific to this contact. So you can add a task to them. You can have a due date. Here you have notes. So if you have a meeting with someone and you want to log some notes about that meeting, you can add a note here and it will date and time that note that you add. Okay. And then here, it will start to show any sort of appointments that you've had with them. And it will log all previous appointments that you've had here. You can also book appointments from this contact record here. So you can book an appointment just by clicking on that, okay? And then here,
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry, can I just interrupt? This is already the next level for me. I'm just a beginner, so I'm trying to find say if I use a funnel for them to opt in.
Yeah.
Because currently when I have made a funnel with my domain name, when I tried it out to opt in, it was an error page. So I don't know whether if is there a link for me to connect to the funnel where the people their data can be stored in this contact. How do I add? Okay, I know import the CSV file. What's another way of having people opt into here? Is through an opt-in page, right?
Yes.
So is there a link where I connect the two?
So inside of your sites here, inside this site menu, we'll click on sites. We'll go to a funnel. Let's say this is your opt-in funnel. Okay. So, let me see if I'll go into my demo funnels here. Okay. So, let's say here's your funnel that you're trying to get them to opt in. When you're in your funnels, you want to make sure that your domain is attached here in your settings for the funnel. Do you have your domain attached there?
Yes.
Okay, your domain is attached. And so what kind of error message are you getting then?
I can't remember. I have screenshot it somewhere. I'll try it again later.
Well, I'll show you a couple things that could be happening. So let's say that you have your, I'm going to go back out of here and to a different funnel here. Let's try this one here. So let's say this is my funnel page. You need to have your order form to collect their information, or if it's a lead magnet, just a form to collect their information, right? So you have your form here. This is where they put their name, their email, their phone number. This is how they create that contact record, right? And so this is an actual form element inside the builder. Do you have a form on your page?
Yes, I have this.
Okay. And so then part of that could be where are they being taken when they push the button? So if you look in your builder, it'll say button actions. If it says use action from form builder, maybe that's not what you want them to do. Maybe you want them to go to the next step, which is your thank you page in your funnel. Right? So that would be
where is the button function again?
So if you're clicking on the form and you have it outlined in orange like this, over on the right-hand side, it's going to tell you button actions.
Okay, it's hidden. All right, but button actions. Okay.
So then you can either say use the action from the form builder, or go to the next step in the funnel, which is usually your thank you page, or you can put in a website URL.
So if I choose use action from the form builder, what happens?
Then that would depend on how you have that set up in your form. So if we choose this, then I want to go and check and see. So I'll click on Edit Form. That will open up the form in the form builder. And then I can see what that action is. So just give me a second here while this loads. So if I click on this,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is click on this very far
Right.
with 2 dots
Okay.
and go into Options.
Options. Okay.
And here is where it shows me that on Submit, show this message. So it's not taking me to a new page. It's just when I hit this button, it's going to show me this message. So I can
All
show you what
right.
that looks like. Like you can just, if I preview this, if I fill this all out,
Mm.
and I choose all of these and I click Submit, then what happens is it just shows me this message up here. Thank you for taking the time to complete this form.
And the data will be in my contact already. Is that
That's
so?
correct. That's correct. Then that
Okay.
person will
Um,
be created in your
Oh.
contact.
Okay. What I receive after clicking, I'm trying it out on my mobile. So what I receive or what I see at the error message says this connection is not private.
Mm. So that tells me
And
that's a
this,
issue. So
that's a what? Sorry?
it's a domain issue.
Oh, domain issue. Okay.
Yes. So it's not a form issue or anything like that. What you want to do is you want to check. So inside of your sales process, go into your settings over on the very bottom side here, bottom left-hand corner. Go
Mhm.
into domains. Do
Mhm.
you have your domain pulled in?
Yes.
It's pulled in and you, where is your domain registered?
Exabyte.
And does that register provide you with an SSL certificate? Security
Well,
certificate?
I'm not sure because somebody else helped me to bring in to connect the domain.
Yeah, you would need to check out your DNS settings and see
Okay.
domain settings to see if it's set up properly.
So what certificate is it? Can you repeat?
Security certificate.
Security certificate. Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, so from here, so I'll have to come back and redo this domain step, right?
You may be able to fix it within the registration
Okay.
software. Just depends on what the issue is.
All right. Okay. So I don't have to put in another link or whatsoever on
No.
in my funnel. It will
No.
automatically go into contacts, right?
That's correct. Yeah. If you're using
Great. Thank you so much. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I see your hand, Stella. Hi there.
Hi. Yeah, I have an issue with the WhatsApp automation.
Okay.
So I wanted to check with you, number one, how do I connect it to automate? I already got a number that's working. Number two, how to set up all these automation messages? Where is it that we set it up? Because I see that there's a WhatsApp, then there's a WhatsApp business as well.
Yeah. So do you have your WhatsApp connected inside of sales process?
I couldn't connect it.
Okay. So when you go down here into your settings and you go to WhatsApp, do you see that on the side there?
Settings. Okay, settings.
And
Yeah.
then over on the left-hand side there, you'll see WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, yeah.
Click on WhatsApp. And have you set up your number here?
Under numbers. But they show me to a page that sign up with WhatsApp to grow your business, sign up with in page
Yes.
with
So
Facebook. With Facebook.
yes. So Meta, Facebook is owned by, and WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. So that's why you have to go through Facebook to set that up.
Uh-huh.
And
But
we
then,
have a complete training
yeah, I
on
went into the training, but I just couldn't do it.
you couldn't do it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no matter what, it just doesn't connect.
Okay. So you would just go through the wizard here to connect your you first have to get approval from Meta to have your WhatsApp set up here.
Oh,
Okay, so
then, but what if I just can't get it?
what is it saying that you can't get in? Do you want to share your screen?
Okay. I'm not sure whether, okay, it's disabled.
Oh, let me turn that on for you. There we go.
So let me see whether I can share. Okay, like here. So what does it mean?
Well, it looks like your business has been disabled because it doesn't meet WhatsApp commerce policy. So this is between you and Meta. You have to figure out why your business doesn't meet their commerce policy. So they won't allow you to set up WhatsApp.
Okay, let me try another one. This one I can.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So it's tagged to a page,
Yes, it's attached to your business page.
not a profile per se.
No, never a profile. No,
Ah,
it's always with your business.
so I need to figure out why is it not working with the other page.
Yeah, you'll have to contact Meta to find out why your business doesn't comply with their policy.
When we were setting up this, for the past few days, it just go on this spiral on and on and on without anything.
Unfortunately, this is outside of sales process, so I wouldn't I'm unfortunately I can't help you with the
So basically, we still need to connect with Facebook first.
yes.
Can you
Yeah.
share with me how then do we do the automation after it's done?
Sure. Yeah. So once you're hooked up, then we're gonna go and keep sharing your screen.
Oh, keep sharing.
Actually, you know what? It's okay. I'll share mine. I'll share my screen. It's okay.
Can we get this
So-
recording?
Sorry?
Do we get this recording?
Yeah, it is posted in the link for this CRM Connect call.
Okay.
So the recordings are always posted there. So once you have your WhatsApp set up, then you can go into automation. And here you can create your workflow. So we create workflow, start from scratch. And here is where you can set up your WhatsApp workflows. So there's no trigger necessarily from here, but what you can do is you can put here customer replied. And then you're going to identify the channel. So you can say WhatsApp. So let's say they reply to a WhatsApp message. That's going to be your trigger for the workflow. And then you can set up your automation here. You can just type in WhatsApp and it'll give you the action. And then you're going to have to choose your WhatsApp template that you've created. When you have your WhatsApp set up, it'll walk you through how to set up your templates. And then you're going to need to choose the template that you're going to send to them, and you would save the action. And then you would build out your workflow based on what you want to take place after they reply to your message.
So basically, assuming we're doing a webinar and there is like for example, 1 week before we send a message, 1 day before, 1 hour before,
Mm.
20 minutes before.
Okay,
So
so then
how do I
what you want
process
to
that?
do here is you want to tell the workflow when is the webinar. So you're going to have to choose an event date. So in here, I would choose to set event start date and time. And I would say specific date and time. So let's say our webinar was Wednesday at
31st.
12
Okay.
p.m.
All right.
Okay. So then let's say I want to send a WhatsApp reminder. I'm going to choose wait. And instead of a time delay choice, I'm going to choose base it on the event or appointment time. So then I get the option to send. So wait 1 day before. So, and I would put up here 1 day before webinar. And you want to make sure that you have this turned to skip all outbound communications so that if somebody signs up in between, they don't get the message about the 24-hour reminder. And then you can send the WhatsApp 24-hour reminder. Right? And then after that, you can say wait again. And instead of time delay, we base it on the event. And let's say we want to say 1 hour before. So we change this to 1 hour before webinar. And then you can send another WhatsApp. Just like this. And then you send your reminders to them.
But how do I activate this one? After this is set as a workflow, does it automate naturally? Or do
So
I do
basically,
another step forward?
what you would want to do is rather than customer replied up here, I would base this on when they register for your webinar.
Yeah.
So you would want to use the trigger here as form submitted, and you're going to choose your webinar registration form as the form. Okay. So you would want to choose, like, if you have your webinar registration form, you tell the system which form it is, save, and then you, as soon as they register, you can send them a WhatsApp message that says,
Congratulations for signing up.
yes, yeah. And then you would want to have your event date, and then you could set your reminders.
So
Okay.
what I mean is, say I've already set this in workflow. How do I actually start sending it out to where's the physical move after this?
So the thing that's going to trigger the workflow is when they submit that form, that registration form.
So it's already automated, technically.
It's not automatic. It's not automatically, only if you have this workflow set up.
Then I click publish.
Then you click publish. That's correct.
So it will be auto, whenever someone goes to registration, it will automatically register. So the question is, okay, after this webinar, 1 week later, I have another webinar. What happens? Do I need to reactivate
Then you
this
would
again?
need to come in here and change the date.
Change the date on the event date.
Yeah, you'd need to change the event date.
That's all I need to do for automation.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can also create a workflow for example, the trigger is when someone reply, like what you say, customer reply or
Yes.
queries. Is that how it works?
Customer replied or what?
On where do they, okay, this is pertaining to a webinar. So for
Yes.
example, if somebody texts you on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
I can also set a automation somewhere to say,
Yeah.
thank you for we respond within 3 days, working days. How do I
Yeah.
then trigger?
You would create a different workflow for that.
Yeah. So the trigger would mean what?
Would be customer replied.
Mm.
And you would choose the reply channel as being WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
and then you would set out your actions here.
Ah, okay. I see. So it's just at the trigger, we select where does this information come through.
Yes.
So similarly, I can also set from my chat widget.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
it's coming from chat widget, automatically I will have this response to say, thank you, 3 days later we'll get back to you, whatever.
That's right. Yep.
So we can create multiple chat workflow depending on where the information is coming through.
That's correct.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
That's
very welcome.
but we just have this issue with this
Yes.
integration.
With Meta. Yeah. I would reach out to them and see what's
So
just they can tell you which policy it is that they're concerned about, and then you can go through and do that.
then I have a next question. If we go under conversations,
Mhm.
then there is also a component that says you can choose email, SMS, WhatsApp, and WhatsApp business.
Mhm.
So assuming we go into, is it conversation or was it something else? Let me see. So it should be conversations. So where should I choose to reply?
Can you share your screen and I'll show you, because I don't have an example that I can use in my demo account to show you.
Okay. Am I on the
Yeah.
right? Are you seeing the right screen?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So
So
there's a WhatsApp.
Yeah.
There is a WhatsApp OWA official WhatsApp. So I don't know which is the one I should be working on, this or this.
Which one do you want to use to reply?
I don't know what is this.
So is this a business name that you have here?
Yeah, it's a business name.
Okay, so then if you use this is what you're going to be replying from your business.
So this will come through the official, my company's account.
Yes. Yeah.
And this WhatsApp is perhaps my personal.
That I don't know what that is for. Do you have another WhatsApp connected? Can you go in your settings?
I didn't connect anything yet because I couldn't.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you have nothing connected in WhatsApp?
Nothing. Yeah,
Okay.
we couldn't connect it somehow. It just didn't work. So it's still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just refuse to work.
Yeah. You have to connect it through Facebook. So Facebook will have to, it's saying that there's some kind of policy that you don't comply with for the WhatsApp. So it's
All right. We will check with Meta, but Meta never replies anyway. Hopefully they do.
yeah, I hope good luck with that, because you're right, they don't reply very often, do they?
Yeah. So if that's the case, then I'll be always stuck with this situation, isn't it?
Yeah, and you may just have to open up a different business profile, or maybe you can even Google search the error that they're giving you, or where it said that you didn't comply. Google search that and see, how have other people solved that solution.
So the next question I have is, for this WhatsApp number, should it be the same number as everything in Facebook and an independent number not used elsewhere?
Yeah, I would have a separate number.
So this is just purely to Facebook.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
I would use a different number. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's great. All right.
Yeah.
I think I would have to solve this with Meta.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Well, guys, that was our session for today. I'll go over the homework really quickly for the contest. So inside, I'll just share my screen here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Inside your blog here, I want to see that you have your site set up. So give me a screenshot of this with your blog title here, and then just show me a blog post. So show me a screenshot of your first blog post as well. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to be able to know that you know where to go to post your blog. Okay? And you put those in the Facebook group. with the hashtag sales process wins, you can get entered into the monthly contest where first prize is a $15,000 funnel build by Peng Jun's team. Second prize is a virtual ticket to Peng Jun's next event. And third prize is design graphics for a Facebook ads campaign or Google ads or whatever ads you want to run. So the prizes are pretty amazing. And all you have to do is to finish your homework from the office hours calls, post your homework in the Facebook group with the hashtag sales process wins, and that's how you get entered. So I hope everybody gets their homework entered in and inside the Facebook group, and then I want to see some new faces up there with the winners, with some winners on there. That'd be awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this week's CRM Connect call. I'm back for the Tuesday funnel forging call next week. So looking forward to that. And I will see you guys then. You guys have an amazing week and weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.